I remember I was once speaking to a famous Solana VC, and we were talking about like the role of DeFi on ETH versus the role of DeFi on Sol, and he was like, okay, 10 years down the road when there's like a bank-to-bank transfer of like a currency, right? That happens on ETH. That's not going to happen on Sol. If someone's moving $500 million, that happens on Ethereum. But we'd love to get everyone else's opinions here on like, what is the granularity of DeFi on Ethereum compared to other, like it's not like Solana is like super centralized. It's still relatively decentralized, right? How does DeFi differ between like, let's say Ethereum, Solana, and yeah, I think those are like the main two L1s out there today, in my opinion.
I think just, it shows a lot from the stats as well, right? Like Ethereum, as mentioned, like 60 billion, I think about like 400,000 wallets. So that shows a lot of like how aggregated or like how large a wallet has to be on Ethereum just to make sense on Ethereum versus Solana, where about 7 billion of assets and 6 million of wallets. So I think it shows the type of applications on those two different L1s already, and also the types of activities and the types of users. And those results are pretty much, as a result of the tech or like, how it's built as well. You mentioned that, Ethereum is a lot more decentralized, a lot more secure, and hence, high liquidity or like large amount of liquidity is more trustworthy on Ethereum as opposed to Solana, where I think it's more very much like retail driven. They may not care so much about decentralization or security for maybe like $100 of wallet, right? But they're willing to like do a lot of like bets and a lot of like derivatives trading on Solana and make a lot of money from doing that activity. So I think there's no right or wrong in my opinion of like whether it's decentralized or not, but just more of like what's the unique differentiation of that chain or that L2 it is, and how that differentiation would attract that differentiated types of applications and therefore that segment of users. Because if there's no differentiation from the tech or the fundamental chain itself, then it's going to be very, very hard to attract the right apps and the right users.